I'm Greg Zanis, inventor of DreamCar123.com, and what I'm doing here is I'm building a frame for the dream car. Of course, it has all these compartments. 4 compartments are for the wheels, and 5 compartments are for the batteries. So what I'm doing is I'm building a very heavy simulated steel frame that's going to have these wheels on it, of course, something like this. And then the wheel will be in this compartment, and in this compartment, and then here in the back, I'll show you where the other wheels are going to go. There's a frame back here, and these wheels are going to go here and here. And the rest of these compartments are made for holding batteries. This compartment here will hold 15 batteries. That one will hold 15. That one will hold 15. That one will hold 15. And this center compartment will hold close to 30 batteries in it. This is where this car is so different than any other kind of a car, because this frame is made to see how many batteries we can hold. It easily holds 80 batteries. And what we're planning to do is, of course, suspend the motor and the wheel between the hub and the frame. I'd like to show you how I'm going to do that. I'll bring the motor over to you. This motor will go in the wheel like this, and then the wheel will be hung between the frame like that. So what I'm trying to do is tie the wheel inside this frame compartment with a couple of leaf springs. Of course, missing here is the front and the back of this frame, which are just over here. I'd like to pull it out. This being the rear of the frame. Yikes. We'll go back on here like this. I'm not going to attach it right now, just to see how it actually fits. Well, I'm not going to be able to attach it. But again, the frame, all the way around the frame, will be a bumper made out of very, very heavy steel. Like I said before, it's very similar to this I-beam here. So it'll be 12 inches up and 5 inches across. That's what we're going to make the actual car out of. Kind of like this. 5 inches across and 12 inches deep here. And that will hold the batteries in place. Let me show you some of the fake batteries here. This is what the car is going to hold, plus 15 more. So what you're looking at here is 65 batteries. And then across the room, you'll see the other batteries way over there in the corner. And the batteries are much smaller in size than the Deep Cycle 6s. This is a wood battery, but this is what they would be like. They're going to sit in a compartment like this, all the way around here. And of course, we're going to have 4 motors, one in each hub of each of the wheels. And this is Greg Zanis explaining to you a little bit about building the frame. The most important part of the dream car is the frame. It's redesigning the frame from the old days of the carriage, or like I said, of the 27 Cadillac days, where there were basically 2 I-beams. On my pickup truck, there's 2 I-beams. And what we're doing is we're running 4 major I-beams to build this car. So what we're doing is we're protecting the wheel. But when we're done building this car, we're also protecting the passenger with a road cage type of a system. What I heard the other day from an insurance broker, that 1 in 88 people die in their lifetimes, excuse me, from car crashes, and 1 in 10,000 people die from murders and homicides in America. So the car isn't the biggest killer, but you feel so safe when you get in it, and we don't feel safe. I've talked to you before about if you put a kid into a car and he goes out and gets killed, DUI, you immediately blame the kids. But we're blaming the car manufacturers indirectly. We meet at our electric car club building in Naperville, and they do some of the car crash testing. And one of the guys gave me a tour, and he says that we rate the side impact towards other cars and how much they crash. So most cars I saw were crashed right up into this frame part. And the guy said that, Greg, when you build your car, you're going to set a whole new standard of how crash tests are done in this country, because yours is going to be way, way more efficient, meaning this dream car here is being built for a lot of purposes, but one of the purposes is to see if we can save some lives. You put a young kid, like I said, in a car, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to go and get killed. But he's not old enough to understand that it's the design of the car also. It's not just simply DUI. The cars that are made today and have always been made, they can just kill your son, your daughter. And we're just trying to make a difference here. That, and along with the airbag system that we're going to be placing in the cars, that we are rethinking the way cars are made. And thank you very much. If you would like to go to our webpage of dreamcar123.com, you'll also see some photographs of some of this stuff. And maybe you want to try to keep up with what we're talking to you about. We're explaining all the details of the Dream Car project. You could become a subscriber and know right away that, oh, they're talking about something different. Today we're talking about the frame. In a few weeks I'm going to show you this frame again with all the batteries in it, called a rolling chassis, very similar to what any antique car guy is restoring. He gets to a certain point, he calls it a rolling chassis. This will be a fake car, but we'll be building real cars in the future. Thank you very much.